Over the past few weeks, actually nearly 2 months now, I've been working with companies all over Ireland and Europe and America and Asia, helping their staff to deal with stress and anxiety better. So I wanted to take some of the things that I've been working on with them and share them with you so you can also benefit from them. And you don't really have to do very much. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to buy anything specific. All you have to do is simply sit there, watch the video, follow along, and follow these breathing exercises, and it'll help you to start to master that stress and anxiety. Now, in our last video, the one I sent to you a couple of days ago, we looked at box breathing and its effectiveness in the moment, dealing with stress and anxiety as it happens. So when we're feeling that stress and anxiety and our heart is pounding and our stomach is churning and our head is full of fear, box breathing gives us that ability to take a few moments and grab a hold of how we feel and change how we feel in the short term, in the immediate term. But what about the long term? What about looking at things that are coming down the track, maybe in a day or two or a week or a month? What about things that are on the horizon in our future? How do we deal with these longer term sources of stress and anxiety? And also, how do we prevent these feelings from overwhelming us? What can we do to deal with that? So today we're going to be looking at vagus nerve breathing, which is a very simple and effective way of using the breath to control the vagus nerve, to activate the vagus nerve, and for the vagus nerve then to do all the work, to drop the heart rate, lower the blood pressure, dampen anxiety and reduce inflammation. People often ask me though, yeah, but does it work? You're talking a good game, but does it work? Now thankfully there's a lot of scientific proof that this type of breathing works. And there's an expert in the the New York University, Dr. Tanya Elliott. And she's an expert in the vagus nerve and its effects. Now what she talks about is that we're probably under low to medium stress all the time. Now by itself, something that's kind of low to medium stress we can deal with. But when we combine these things over a longer period of time, or uncertainty about our jobs, stress being at home, homeschooling, and putting all these things together, then we have this continuous level of stress, which is a problem. We're designed to deal with short bursts of stress, but not long, prolonged stress. So the vagus nerve breathing helps us deal with that. And Dr. Elliott also talks about that it's no point in just learning something like box breathing to deal with stress in the moment. That's very important. But we actually need to be breathing in a way that's preventative. So we're breathing in a way that's preparing us for stress to happen. We're breathing in a way that's getting the body in kind of shape, getting ready for the things in the future. So that's what we're going to learn today. And it's really simple. The focus on vagus nerve breathing is gently breathing in. And we're going to breathe in through our nose. And breathing into our nose, there's no kind of forcing or real effort on the in-breath. But the exhale is where the focus is. So when we talk about kind of deep breathing for being calm and peaceful, people often think about the breath in. But really our focus is on the breath out. The breath in will look after itself. So as we breathe gently in, and then we focus on a long, smooth exhale, when we get a pattern of long, smooth exhales going, maybe 5 or 6 or 7, then the vagus nerve activates and it dampens down anxiety. It starts to drop the heart rate, blood pressure goes down, inflammation goes down, and we start to move out of this panicked stress state down into a place where the body can actually start to adapt and look after itself. So let's just practice that gently now. So breathing in through your nose, and I want you to breathe all the way out. Breathing out with the mouth, breathing in with the nose. Breathing all the way out. 3 more breaths here. Exhaling fully out. 2 more, breathing gently in. All the way out. Breathing in. And all the way out. Now in those 5 or 6 breaths, already you shall start to feel just a little bit different. Already the heart rate will be slowing down, the blood pressure will be coming down, and the body will be starting to shift from the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, down into the parasympathetic nervous system. But as a preventative measure, what we want really is to be practicing this breathing a little bit every day. So we're going to do 2 minutes of this breathing now. And that's something that you should be aiming towards doing every day. Just setting your timer on your phone for 2 minutes, using the breath then, the long exhale, and the short, it's not a short inhale, it's a natural inhale. But when I say as well, breathe all the way to the end of your exhale, the reality is that when we breathe all the way out, we could go on for a long time. And even at that, the lungs retain about a litre full of air anyway. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to breathe in and we're trying to gently breathe out to a point that feels like, that could be the end, without forcing it. So we're going to take 2 minutes now just to breathe. So breathing with me in through the nostrils, all the way out. Breathing in. Using the exhale to relax the body. Breathing in again. Exhaling. And as we breathe like this, finding a pace of breathing that suits you, deeply in, exhaling, and really using this exhale to bring us down into a state of deep relaxation and healing, breathing in, exhaling. Five more breaths like this, gently inhaling, exhaling fully, gently inhaling, using that exhale to release tension held in the body, breathing in, breathing out. Final 2 breaths, deeply in, exhaling, breathing in, exhaling. And just taking a moment now just to witness how different you feel now than we did at the beginning. And of course, a little bit of practice like this every day. Set your timer for 2 minutes. Breathe like this for 2 minutes. And this helps us firstly deal with anything we're worrying about in the future, but it also then prevents and prepares us for other stress as it comes. So let me know how you're getting on. Let me know what you felt about the breathing. If you want to leave a comment below, please do so, and any questions you have, just stick them in the comments below and I will answer them as soon as I can. Take care.